277 to Highbury Corner.
What's up guys, welcome to Vlogmas. I hope you enjoyed my lovely casual chicken rice cake eating on the bus from the gym at 9:30 p.m. This week is going so well with prep. Because of 6 meals, I'm feeling crazy full. Maybe I should have tried 6 meals before. Somehow in the past, I always loved to have 3, maximum 4 bigger meals than 6 meals. But I really think that intermittent fasting helps me to regulate all the hormones, helped me regulate my appetite, and I got my blood results the other day and they're really good. I'm so happy. I was a bit scared because I already started the prep and then I got the email about my results that they're online. I was scared that if they're not better, I will just mess up my body even more. My prolactin is great. This is a female hormone that was very high last time. And then when I was looking it up, it said it usually caused by stress or pills, but I'm not on the pills, so it was definitely stress. And then my thyroid is also better. It's still on a lower range, but at least it's within a normal bracket. So I'm very happy that I've recovered it. And whenever people ask me how did I do it, I think it was just purely by eating a lot more fat during my off-season. Of course, everybody loves carbs and it's nice to indulge into your pizzas and your burgers and your cookies and your ice cream. But making sure you have really good sources of fat, like fatty meats, olive oil, any other oils and nuts, just makes your hormones very happy. And I'm just so happy again about my results. It gives me a huge relief. And of course I will be testing my blood again probably in spring after I finish this prep, because I'm just curious how much damage I do this time. Hopefully not too much. And I think the most important thing in preps as always is keeping calm, keeping stress-free. Last prep, I have to say, was a bit stressful on me for a few personal reasons, but I think one of the big ones was actually Lola. Not to be harsh, but when you have a puppy, it's very tricky. Now that she's 1.5 years old, it's so much easier to manage. She knows what to do. She goes to the toilet like 3 times a day rather than 5 or 6. So it's a lot less energy and effort and we have more mutual understanding. But having a puppy and being on prep, oof, it's tough, it's tough. And I wanted to have a quick little chat about being held accountable. I was in the gym a few days ago doing my cardio and then I bumped into a British physique champion. His name is Mate and he has a YouTube channel as well. And we were just chatting and I was asking him about YouTube and he hasn't uploaded for a while, so I told him you should upload. And then he uploaded today, so it's really cool of him to upload it, and also he mentioned me, which is a bit awkward, but I'm really grateful for him to do that. And I'll link his video below. He's a very cool guy, puts out really helpful content for everybody who's interested in male bodybuilding and physique, so check out his channel. Today I wasn't really thinking about filming, but after the gym I realized, oh my god, I haven't filmed anything and I have to stay accountable to you guys because I promised you to upload every single day. And I think this is the really power of YouTube. Whenever you say something, you better do it. And I did have a few promises that I broke to you guys. Like I think I promised to do some videos that I've never done. So you always have a bit of a guilt when you vocalize something, some of your thoughts, some of your dreams. I know some people like to speak a lot about their ambitions and things they want to do. But in my experience, not to make fool of yourself, it's better to talk about little goals in the near future that you can actually realistically do. For example, my promise to you guys, making video every single day until Christmas, I have to do it. Otherwise, maybe you won't care, but I will feel really guilty because I will lose a bit of respect for myself. And this goes back to prep, why in a way it's quite easy to be on track during prep, because you have a certain deadline. You cannot look like crap when you go on stage, especially when a lot of people, a lot of companies and your own finances, your own efforts went into it. So you just have to do it so well. This is probably why being in off-season is much harder than being in prep, because you have flexibility to do whatever you want to and to eat whatever you want to. Of course, people on the higher levels of bodybuilding industry, they have to stay in shape all year round. But most of competitors, of course, they go crazy, especially during their first shows, because nobody really knows how much weight you will put on. But back to staying accountable, I think it's very important. And I wish there were some kind of accountability coaches where you pay somebody to check up on you and knock on your door or give you a call and ask you, did you do that? Did you do what you promised? And if you have somebody in your life that kind of confronts you in a way of asking you how you're progressing with your life, I think you should really treasure those people, because most people don't really want you to do well, and people who push you to fulfill your own potential, especially about things you vocalized and you said you will do them, it's nice to be reminded, and maybe with a bit of push, maybe with a bit of guilt, you will actually do what you claim to do. So let me know if you ever had experience with being accountable to somebody, maybe like a boss at work or somebody in your family or your loved ones. I'm just interested to hear what you think about it. But on another note, some people like to have complete freedom with what they do, and they don't like to be confronted or being held accountable. In a way, social media is a really good way to stay accountable to the public. Whatever goal you have, if you do a little bit every day about it or document it to people and share it with people, they will have more respect for you as well. Because for me personally, I love people who are having little goals and achieving them and then moving on to the next goal and next goal, rather than somebody who is just kind of cruising through life. I just love people who are hard workers, maybe because my family is very hardworking. My father is a complete workaholic. I've hardly seen him in my childhood, but he's a great father. But it's just kind of a male role model that I've always had. Somebody always has to work hard, do well. It doesn't matter what job they do, and you can really tell when somebody does their job really well. You can take two cleaners on the street. One will be sweeping everything perfectly, taking every little thing, and another would be just taking some big piece of rubbish and leaving the little pieces behind. So I absolutely admire people who do their job really well, because it makes it so much easier for other people. If you are talking with somebody who is incompetent, it frustrates you, you can't get a good service and you get upset. So I have a favor to ask. If ever I promise to do something for you guys, or I don't do it, or I say I will do it for myself and I don't do it, please remind me in the comments and tell me, Anastasia, you said you will do it, but you didn't do it. So I think it's better to stay realistic, do little promises to people that you can actually fulfill. And if you can do more than that, they will be pleasantly surprised. So it's better to pleasantly surprise people than disappoint them, and yourself especially. Thank you very much for watching today's little ramble, very strange update, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!